Ladies and gentlefish, we're back with Bryan Johnson, and we're looking at what he eats. Apparently, he eats anti-aging meals, and he's going to live to 120 years old. Let's take a look. This is interesting. Uploaded 2 months ago. See what he got.
Do not die.
Don't die.
Hi friends, given that we are the first generation who won't die, my team and I have scoured the scientific literature.
What? What? Bro, did I just find a cult? If we do this, we're not gonna die? I'm sorry, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Looking for the evidence on how to build the best nutrition protocol.
Okay.
The rule is every calorie has to fight.
You know, this kind of makes more sense now why he doesn't like Taco Bell so much. He kind of seems like an alien, doesn't he? Like, just like the way he talks and the way he looks. Like he's like a robot or something, you know?
For its life.
Round one. Fight.
Okay.
Every day I consume 3 meals, and the meals vary day to day, but what they do have in common is a set of foods that we have deemed to be the superfoods of all things that I can put into my body.
Buzzword.
Today I'm going to share with you how my personal chef prepares 3 of these dishes.
Oh, he's a personal chef, so he's not making it. It's his chef making it. Got it. Okay. Roasted veggies. That's not very descriptive. Lentils and chickpea. That is fair. You know, I took a nutrition class. And lentils, chickpeas, those legumes, those are like the big thing. The big craze. Sweet potato, apparently that's really healthy. Quinoa, that's good for you too. But that's less good than chickpea bowls. So maybe, buddy, switch out your chickpea for your lentils instead of quinoa. You know? Green smoothie. What's in the green? Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Also, strawberry. Okay.
While the recipes change, each meal must meet the following criteria.
Okay.
They have to be the most elite ingredients for
Elite.
longevity. It needs to keep me within my daily macros of 25% protein, 35% carbohydrates, and 40% fat.
Okay.
The ingredients need to be included in the Don't Die Food Guide, and obviously it
Don't
can't
Die Food
include
Guide?
the bad things such as sugars, fried foods, etc. You would be surprised, and maybe you're not, of how frequently you find these things hiding in your food. My chef also prepares the food in a way where we can make it one day and have enough food for 3 days.
Okay.
All right, let's get started with sweet potato curry. This dish meets the criteria of foods from the Don't Die Food Guide, including macadamia nuts, cauliflower.
Hold on. This is how to make the right. Okay. Okay. Are we actually gonna learn, or because like he's not cooking? I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Let's look at these ingredients. Sweet potato, cauliflower, green bean, broccoli, carrot, peas, ginger, turmeric, black pepper, lime juice, cilantro, macadamia nut milk. That's an interesting one. I feel like that one can't be healthy for you. You know what I mean? Because it's not a natural one. Clove, garlic, onion, quinoa, broth, water. Ooh, you can't do broth though. If we're using like chicken broth or beef broth, that's gonna be from. Well, okay. He's not gonna use beef because that's from cows, and the broth's cooked from bones and like the random flesh around it, which means that has carcinogens, so he can't do beef broth. So I guess it has to be chicken. But even though it still has bones, and probably bones have some level of carcinogens in it, so that's taking years off your life, buddy. That one can't be good. And we could put sesame seeds on it though, don't worry. Okay, even though that's bad for digestion. But okay, got it, yeah.
Flour, turmeric. It's also great because you can make it in under 30 minutes.
First, chop 1 whole onion. There's no correct way of doing this, but I aim for a fine dice.
A chef saying there's no correct way? Come on, man, come on. It's not the chef saying that, it's the AI voice saying that.
Once done, take a medium stainless steel pot and put it on aim
Hold
for
up,
a
hold up,
fine
hold up.
dice. Once done,
This olive oil, is this pure? I think I've seen this brand before, and I think this one's not the best. So I think he lied about his elitist ingredients here. I'm not exactly sure what brand this is. Maybe we'll see details later, but I feel like there's something off about that one. And this is spices? Are those gonna be like ethically sourced ones? You know what I mean? Are they like processed in a way where they don't have like any preservatives at all? I doubt it. You need that fresh turmeric. Come on, plant the garden, buddy.
take a medium stainless steel pot and put it on medium-high heat. It's crucial that your pots are stainless steel or
I was gonna just say, hey, are your pans, are they safe? You know, when you're cooking in a pan like that, it's still leaching off into food. If you're gonna use a pan, don't use stainless steel because that means you're getting steel or iron. No, use ceramic because then the ceramic one, you're eating dirt if it breaks off into your pan, and that's more like the earth, whereas the metals aren't. Come on.
Or ceramic, as non-stick cookware releases forever chemicals known as PFAS into your food.
That is
These
true.
can stick around for decades.
Whenever you're cooking, parts of whatever you're cooking in can come off into the food. That's how chemistry works.
Messing with your metabolism,
Sorry to break it to you.
hormones, and fertility.
My fertility,
Once
not
your
my
pot is
fertility.
heated up, add in half a tablespoon of avocado
Avocado oil.
Use avocado oil when cooking because it has
Hold on, what's this brand? I'm trying to see. I can't read, man. It's
add in half
focus
a
it better.
tablespoon of avocado oil. Use avocado oil when
what does it
cooking
say?
because
What does it say? Hold on. I'm gonna examine this. All right, guys, we're back. So we examined the avocado oil. They're using the Bella brand, which is actually a really good brand for avocado oil. The problem is if you use it on like high heat, then it's like denaturing, and then that's where the fats turn into super, super bad ones, right? It does have quite a bit of trans fats, which is honestly surprising for this guy. Let me examine really quick to see what the smoke point of it is. Pure avocado. The smoke point, that's when it's going to burn, right? So that'll be pretty informative. Let's see. Unrefined, which is this one. So it's 390 degrees Fahrenheit. So I guess if you cook high, this does turn really bad. And then just lots of trans fats in it. That's the bad thing. All oils are gonna have that, but you can get oils with less. So I don't know why I choose to do this one. It's really interesting. Maybe he needs to replace his chef.
has a higher smoke point. This will form fewer
they
toxic
even talked about it.
carcinogens than other oils during cooking. Keep it on
Hey, yeah, we got it.
medium heat to make sure the oil does not exceed 375 degrees
Do you think
Fahrenheit
the chef does
or
that?
190 degrees Celsius.
Hopefully.
Once the oil starts to simmer, add in your onion.
Your oil is simmering. Your oil should not simmer. It's glimmering. That's the correct term. Sorry.
Stir and carry on cooking until it's nice and translucent.
Yeah, scrape that wood off into the pan. Delicious. Get all that nutrients in there from the wood.
It's going to be about 5 minutes.
Okay, good. They're doing a good temperature.
As
They're
the
not
onion
burning.
cooks, use a spoon to peel your ginger.
That's
This
fair.
is faster than using a knife or peeler and way more efficient because you don't remove any of the juicy flesh underneath.
Fair.
Next, peel a couple of cloves of garlic and chop them with the ginger into a fine mince.
Okay.
Let it cook with your onion for a few minutes.
That's a
There should
lot
be
of
an
ginger.
amazing smell in your kitchen
That'd
right
be
now.
disgusting though. Hold on. All right, guys, we're back. That's more than 5 grams of ginger. So I just wanted to make sure, if you're going to be making this recipe, know that it's, especially if you're eating this every day, gonna very likely cause gas, heartburn, upset stomach, mouth irritation, and if you are a woman and you're pregnant, this can increase your chance of miscarriage. So yeah, maybe ginger's not the best idea here, guys. Sorry to break it to you, especially that much. Let's go on.
Aromatics are cooking, peel your sweet potatoes and chop into cubes. Sweet potatoes have more fiber than regular potatoes, so you absorb their natural sugars slower. This reduces blood sugar spikes and keeps you feeling fuller for longer.
I'm
Add to
sorry.
your
I'm
pot.
sorry. Did I hear sugars? This guy can't eat sugars. That's bad for you. What do we do? Yeah, so eating a lot of these sweet potatoes, that's going to cause stomach irritation, digestive problems, more stomach acid, and all that sugar is honestly really bad for you. So yeah, probably don't actually do this recipe either. I'm sorry. That's bad too. But let's keep going.
Then peel and chop your carrots into rounds.
Carrots.
Add them
Carrots
to the
and
pot
sweet
as
potatoes,
well,
that's a lot of
giving
sugars.
everything a nice stir.
Also, hold
Okay.
on.
Add them to the pot.
Look at the bottom of the pan. Look at the
as
bottom
well,
of the pan.
giving
See those little bits there? Those are burnt on the edges. That means there's carcinogens in the pan. Guys, we're dying. What do we do?
everything a nice
no.
stir. Okay, more vegetables. time to chop
Okay.
your broccoli and cauliflower. There are two
Broccoli's
things
classic.
to keep in mind here.
Don't cut your
First,
fingers.
use the stalk and the florets because the
stalk's
stalk
gross,
adds a
though.
nice earthy taste and has more iron, calcium, vitamin C, and fiber. Second, and this is an odd one, for the best health results, let the broccoli and cauliflower sit for 40 minutes after chopping before you cook it.
I've never heard that one
This is
before.
because chopping activates a natural enzyme in broccoli and cauliflower called myrosinase, which then unlocks sulforaphane, one of the strongest
Sulforaphane.
anti-cancer compounds you
Whoa.
can find in food. It also has potential sugar low.
Hold on. Is this real? I gotta check this. Okay, the anti-cancer thing was actually real, which is kind of impressive. I didn't know about that one. That's cool. So, and you actually have to just cut it and let it sit out because it has to oxidize for the chemical reaction to happen. But you know the bad thing about eating too much broccoli, you're gonna get digestive issues again. So combine that with that ginger too. Your gut's busted, man. But also eating too much is gonna cause thyroid issues. That's really bad. And I actually know someone who just eats chicken and broccoli and rice like every day, and guess what? They got thyroid issues. Maybe we can't eat all this broccoli, guys. I'm sorry to break it to you. Let's see what else we got though.
Lowering detoxifying properties. But heat from cooking stops this process. So chop at the start of your cooking session and wait a bit to let your vegetable reach maximum sulforaphane levels.
Maximum.
So we have all our aromatics in the pot, including ginger, garlic, and onion.
I
which
just
are
saw
the
a
base of
dust particle
all our
float into the
aromatics in
meal.
pot,
Look at that. Look at that.
Including ginger,
Look
garlic,
at that right
and
there.
onion, which
Just
are the
floated
base
in.
of every good curry.
That's not good for you. Is that a lens
Now
flare?
we'll add in the black pepper and a teaspoon of turmeric. We're adding black pepper because it boosts the power of the turmeric.
Okay.
A compound in pepper called piperin slows the breakdown of curcumin in your gut and liver.
Okay.
This makes it more stable inside your body and makes its antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and metabolic benefits last longer.
So that's how we're avoiding busting our gut open. Okay, guys, I just wanted to warn you the effects of turmeric on its own, though with just being in here, you could be allergic to it, first off, which is awful, but you also can get a nausea, upset of stomach, and diarrhea again, so your gut is busted even further. But also, the biggest thing to watch out, if you eat a lot, you're going to have possible fatigue, yelling in the eyes, dark urine, and yeah, just lots of nausea. So maybe let's turn down that turmeric. I think we need to focus on better, healthier foods, guys. Sorry to break it to you. We need to use some more clean, non-aggressive spices. Like try adding some water to this to spring up your food. That would
Give
kill you.
everything a good stir to incorporate all the flavors. Next, add in your broccoli, rested or unrested, and cauliflower, and pour in enough water to cover everything.
Hopefully she washed
giving
it.
it a nice
There's
stir.
the water.
Now bring up to a boil and then cover the pot
Okay.
and let it gently simmer for 15 minutes.
Okay.
While that's coming to a boil, we'll make our quinoa. Heat up a medium-sized pot, add in 2 cups of vegetable stock,
Vegetable stock.
and 1
Good,
cup
good,
of quinoa.
Oh, I was worried she was going to use an animal. That would have been awful. But wait a second. We don't know what brand of vegetable stock she used. Hopefully she made it, and she didn't just buy one from the store, because man, I wonder what side effects that thing could have. Well, guys, just really make sure if you use vegetable stock that it doesn't have a lot of salt, because that'll kill you, and make sure it doesn't have any magnesium or potassium or other trace minerals, because that's gonna kill you too. So yeah, please don't use vegetable stock. Instead, just use a healthy alternative. I really think water is the best thing you can use in this case.
Once that comes up to a boil, lower the heat
You know,
and
I'm
simmer.
actually curious. I don't really know a lot about quinoa. Let me take a look. What is quinoa? And how do you like make it? Quinoa. It's a grain, but it isn't a grass. It's a seed. So it's a seed. That's really interesting. Okay, and guess what? If we eat too much of this, we're gonna have digestive issues again. Bloating acid cramps. It has a lot of fiber. And there's possible contaminations with heavy metals or gluten and antiglutamates like oxalates and phthalic acid hinder mineral absorption. But other than that, guys, it's fine. Every food's bad. That's the moral of this story, guys. Don't let this guy brainwash you.
for 15 minutes. Now juice 2 limes and reserve the juice until you finish cooking.
Like, okay, just to stop all the jokes and everything for a second. I just kind of do feel bad for people who don't actually know nutrition on their own. And then they just like look at this guy's videos and they just take it all as complete truth. And they eat like this crazy diet and get the expensive avocado oil and get the expensive vegetable broth, and they're eating just plants all it. Like, it's sad, you know, like to be just doing that. You need to find a balance of eating healthy and less healthy foods. All foods, I think, are inherently healthy because they give you nutrition and allow you to live. As long as you're not eating actual straight up poison, you're fine. Like, it doesn't matter what vegetable oil you use, as long as you don't burn it. And if you do, you're fine. But just like exercise enough to be able to use it up. If you really want to extend your life scientifically, according to Doug deGrasse Tyson, he had a podcast on this on Star Talk. What you do, you need to fast and be as cold as possible to slow down your body processing any nutrition, because that slows down how fast you die because your cells are literally slower. So go sit, made a nice cold box and eat every, I don't know, just once and then don't eat for a day. That's the scientifically best way to live for a long amount of time. I don't know how old this guy is, and I don't know why he's obsessed with life and not dying. But we'll see. We'll see how long he actually does live doing this diet. I think it's more him. I assume he had some sort of disease or something, and it was a wake-up call for him. And that's what got him to the point where he's now. He overcorrected from the fear of whatever disease it was. I'm assuming he had a disease. He must have. I'm going to do research on that to figure it out. But let's finish this.
You always want to add lemon or lime juice at the end of your stews or curries, because if you do it too early, it loses the citrus flavors you want in your dish. Now we're going to chop our trimmed green beans into bite-sized.
Citrus? I don't know if we can add citrus to stuff though, guys. Come on, wait. Yeah, if you add too much of the lime or lemon or citrus, you're going to get tooth decay and tooth erosion, acid reflux, heartburn, and more digestive problems because it's very acidic. So guys, maybe let's avoid the lime juice on that one too. Not the best, not the best.
Pieces. Place to the side
Hey, green
and chop
beans.
your cilantro.
Cilantro? Little bro, there is literal dead sticks in your
Place to the
cilantro.
side
What
and
kind of
chop
chef
your
is this?
cilantro.
Look at that. Wait, hold on. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's awful. Get those out of here. If you're eating dead ones, you're eating decaying plant matter, which is going to give you more cancer. Come on.
Now that the quinoa is finished cooking after 15 minutes, turn off the heat and let it sit aside covered. Next one.
Wait, you're cooking with gas and not electric. That means you're breathing in the harmful chemicals when the gas burns. That's sorting your life. I'm being, but I mean, come on.
Add in the rest of our ingredients to the curry.
This guy's literally making claims you're not gonna die. That's insane.
Peas,
you.
green beans,
Okay.
cilantro,
That's all.
citrus juice.
That is disgusting flavor combination.
Finally,
As a chef.
macadamia nut milk will give your curry.
This is a curry. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna look at macadamia milk. I have never heard of this before today. Well, guys, upon research, apparently it's it is really healthy on its own, as long as it doesn't have any additives or anything in. Hopefully this guy isn't eating anything additives. Think about it. How are people creating milk from macadamia nuts or almonds? I don't understand how that works. But it's milk. So you have to add stuff to make it self-stable and everything. There's no way it's healthy. Come on. Just use a normal milk for curry, like coconut milk. I mean, come on. Is coconut milk that much worse? Is it really? I'm actually, I'm gonna find out. Let's see. Let me see right now. Here's why he doesn't use coconut milk. It has chemicals in it that raise your cholesterol. Oh, we can't have that. It has too many calories too. You gotta drink the milky water chemically manufactured macadamia milk instead of an actual traditional curry. Okay.
a really nice creamy flavor and color. Macadamia is rich in monounsaturated fats and can lower
It's true,
blood
that's what I
sugar
found. It's
and
true.
bad
It's a true
cholesterol.
statement. Good job.
Bring
Look at
that
that
up to a
goop.
quick boil and then turn off the heat and set aside. Now it's time for plating. I think the plating is just as important as the cooking. Precise, intentional arrangements stimulate the appetite and encourage you to eat slower and more mindfully, which all improves digestion and nutrition absorption. To plate, give the quinoa a nice...
Hold on. What about your plates? Are your plates chemically safe? Are they, what is that made out of? It's ceramic, I assume, hopefully. It's gonna leach off into the food. I don't want those chemical stains and colors to leach into my food. It's painted, which means I'm gonna be eating chemicals. I'm gonna get lead and I'm gonna die.
Little fluff with your fork. Add to the plate as a base. Top with the curry and add plenty of curry broth because that's
that would be
where all
so
the
sad.
flavor is.
That'd be so sad to
Garnish
eat.
with black sesame seeds, cilantro, and microgreens.
That'd be
And if
so
you're
sad.
feeling extra bougie, you can add in some edible flowers.
Edible
Finish with
flowers.
a wedge of lime and enjoy. Bon appetit!
No.
If you're meal prepping, keep the
No.
curry and quinoa in separate containers.
This is one of those meals that you see in those magazines, those health magazines. That it looks good. You know, the colors and everything is so vibrant. You actually eat this and everything, it'd be disgusting. And like, you'd be so unsatisfied. There's no protein. Oh, sorry, 7 grams. 7 whole grams. That is not enough protein. Did you know that the safest food people have prehistorically eaten was just pure meat? Vegetables contain all the poisons and stuff. Technically. Because people would eat random plants and you get sick from that. Any type of flesh, if you cook it and you don't burn it, that is actually better than just getting all your protein from a plant.
Then reheat and combine when you're ready to eat.
Next
According to
up
Columbia
is the
University.
green smoothie. I love this dish because it's like a summertime palate cleanser.
Summertime palate cleanser. He's not eating it because he wants a palate cleanser from the disgusting manly sad. Okay, pomegranate seeds. That seems like it'll be bad. 3 dark pitted cherries. That seems bad too. Celery. That's probably fine. It has no nutritional value. A banana. Come on, it's gonna have too much sugar, bro. You can't eat that. Kale. Spinach. Hemp. This guy's just farming people. Wheatgrass powder. There's no way wheatgrass powder is healthy for you. Macadamia nut milk, vanilla extract. Hold on. I've never heard of wheatgrass powder. Wheatgrass powder can give you nausea, vomiting, make you lose your appetite, headaches, and diarrhea. But don't worry, guys. We obtained it naturally sourced because wheatgrass powder is something I could just go grow in my backyard. You just grow the wheat, you get the grass, grind it up, don't process it all, and then put it in a bag that we're gonna sell to you, and you're fine.
It's loaded with healthy ingredients and tastes absolutely delicious. You might have heard that you shouldn't consume fruit in juice form because it strips away all the fiber and lets your body absorb sugar unnaturally fast. This is all true, but it doesn't apply to smoothies. The key difference is that for smoothies, you don't remove the solid parts of the fruits and vegetables. You just blend them all together. This means you still get their natural fiber content.
That seems kind of unbelievable. Hold on. I just looked this up. She straight up did lie. So when you blend them up, it breaks like the cell walls and stuff, and it actually does make the sugar spikes stop. So she's just straight up lied to you again. This video is infuriating to me. I don't even know if I can finish watching this, to be honest. This is painful. This is absolutely painful. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I can go on. This guy is a scam. He is a total scam. I cannot go through another recipe. He just plays it off as all so healthy and everything, but it's just awful. It's awful. What did these guys comment? A blueprint cookbook. Sure, my wind down routine starts. 600 likes. This is a cult. Just need to wake up the way I was living. Screen time has gone down. Free advice. Free recipes. Straight up Indian curry, macadamia milk. The preparation, qualify for 30 minutes. That is not a traditional curry, man. Someone's lactose intolerant. There you go. Like, he has his key audience. That's the key. 72 good ways to stay young. I wonder if you leave a negative comment if he just deletes it. He probably does. It's so weird. I'm gonna look into more of this guy and like figure out about like what he does and why he does it. Sorry for not finishing the video, guys, but like I just can't. I just can't. Well, hopefully you enjoyed, and yeah. See you next time.